Right, guys. Oh, I just had such a lovely prayer. Yeah, honestly, I just thanked Jesus. Yeah, honestly, yeah, honestly, yeah, for everything that He did for us. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I just had such a lovely moment. Yeah, really, yeah. And would you say you're a believer in Jesus and Muhammad? I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Okay, and. I'm also a believer in God, yeah, and I understand what these people have done for people, yeah, understand that, yeah, understand that in my spirit. Um, have you ever read the Quran, Lorna? See, like I've read bits of the Bible and stuff, but I just know this stuff, yeah, I just know this stuff, okay, um, yeah, from from my own travel and spirituality and yes, ancestry as well. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about my ancestry too, yeah, to you now. And we're going to talk about nonna, talk about grandma in Italian, okay? And we're gonna be going back to Egypt too, yeah. So my grandmother's a Christian, yeah. All right. Um, I didn't become a Christian till I was 17, but I wouldn't even really call myself a Christian, guys. Never christened, never baptized. I just believe in God and the work of God, okay? And that's it, yeah. And and I dream every night, and um I've also had visions that have led me to this point, yeah. Um Right, okay, right, we're gonna get to that, yeah. And yeah, dream journey has helped me find my way and stuff like this. Um, do you think it's God making you dream? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, I do. And I've seen Islamic women in my dream and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, and I've been past trays of fish and yeah, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff, yeah, all kinds of stuff. We've got 7 books, yeah, and I keep saying to you, so let's go on with, listen, what is going on with them, right? Because they're not getting back to me about formatting. Listen, I didn't want to promote them to you, yeah, without having the correct formatting. But if I have to, yeah, if I have to just promote them to you, yeah, and they haven't got this sorted, I might just have to, yeah. What's the issue with them? There's no page numbers, there's no numbers in the contents, and some of the headers aren't at the top of the page. That's what the issue is. Yeah? Okay. That's what it is. Yeah. But they're still great. Yeah. Worth the price. Yeah. Okay. All right. I've priced them at my worth. All right, guys. Um, I mean, that's my prerogative. Yeah. And yeah, there's more to go. I've got to do a bit of dream journaling to go. Because speaking of women of Islam, I saw somebody else in my dream last night. Yeah, what was happening? Yeah, but maybe I'll interpret it to you. Yeah, but I was walking into a store. There was there was people kind of looking at me. Yeah, like and yeah, they weren't too sure about me. Yeah, in what way? Where was she from? Yeah, accusations. And this woman, yeah, of Islam, she looked at me and smiled, and she knew, yeah, she knew. Yeah. So that was happening. And when I first started to do the dream journaling on Ramadan, I had a dream. Yeah, women of Islam, they come to visit me. Okay, it's in Berea. It's called LAURNA. Yeah, I named that after myself. And they took me to Egypt. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, maybe you're just dreaming like that because some people think, it's still people that study that and say, oh, it's all in the psychology, you know, it's a bit of a mystery to them too, but when you repeatedly do it, yeah, and it starts happening every night, and you start finding out what to do, yeah, all right, it's real, okay? So yeah, I do think it's good. All right, guys, all aboard. So where are we going to now, Lord? Where are we going to now? You happy? Listen, where are we going to? um, that's why as well. Yeah, see if you're attractive. Yeah, so don't want just anyone. All right, fuck off. Yeah. So where are we going to, Captain Lorna? Right. I want to talk to you about the Catholicism as well in Ireland, Britannia, Atlantis. Well, how did they become Catholic? See what I'm saying, yeah? As Jesus travelled out, and the Romans too, yeah? They knew this was wrong, right? Remember that Rome went to the Luns, yeah? Rome went to the Luns, okay? Rome went to the Luns, but see, Atlantis Island that they talk about, yeah? And yeah, Wales and people know, a lot of them became Catholic as well, yeah, because they were like, what the fuck? Like, because this is, understand, because Rome knows, yeah, now, it fucking happened there too, yeah? It happened there. You know what I'm saying? They're like, this happened in Britannia. They know, yeah? So a lot of people in Ireland, and see people that we're Christian, no, we're Irish, we're Irish, we're Christian, no, we're Catholics, yeah? Well, that's how that happened too. They started arguing. How fucking dare you, yeah? He's dead now, yeah? He died on the cross for our sins, yeah? All right? Okay. All right. And they're like, no, Jesus walks, yeah? So Rome knows that it happened in England. Go on, Britannia. I could never call this England again. All right, like you just did. But no, I can't call it that now. Now I know, yeah, I can't, right? Britannia, yeah, Britannia. And if someone asked the bit where they're like, well, whereabouts? I'll be like, the bit where they call it Lond. Yeah. I can't call it that now, right? Now I know. Well, Rome, do you understand? Yeah. They knew that it happened. Because some of them invaded. Do you know what I mean? But the ones that were like, this is wrong. Yeah. Okay. Some of them became Catholic. That realised what happened to Jesus was wrong. Yeah? Okay. They knew it happened in Britannia. Yeah? So some of them took Catholicism there. Do you know what I mean? Too, to say, hey, Jesus is dead now. Yeah? Yes. Tell them he died. Yeah? Alright? Okay, yeah, they went to places that they fucking took over and told them, yeah? And so did the Christians. But the Christians said, let's do the work of God everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Not just in the church, yeah? And Ireland started fighting too. Yeah, all right. And then when some of the people adjusted to Lond, yeah, that's what I'm saying, the Welsh, yeah, but I'm still going to call it Wales, yeah, the Welsh and the Irish, yeah, all right, were like, fuck you, yeah, fucking England now, yeah, but they still call it fucking Ireland. And this is what I'm saying too, right? All right, so the Northern Ireland, yeah, Northern Ireland and other parts of Ireland, yeah, now. Yeah, there's like the Northern Republic of Ireland. Do you understand? Because of religion and this kind of shit. Yeah, and yeah, banking and all that, yeah. They were like, no, fuck off. Yeah, some of them, you understand, all right? And they were like, no, this, yeah, and then you see, that's like the Irish girls and Scottish girls and stuff, and Wales, yeah, yeah. I say Wales, it's Wales, but the Gaels, yeah, Wales, yeah, right. You see how this happened, the Gaels, yeah, and the Gaels and the trails, yeah. Because a lot of the fucking Celts walked through there when they became Luns, yeah. Let's talk about 10 minutes. Wow, right. Let's talk about my ancestry a bit more. Do you think you could be Egyptian at this point, yeah? As well as Persian, yeah? Yes. Yes, I do. All right. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Not even African, but I could be. We were saying this in Princess of the Nile. Well, we know from, and we know Atlantic, yes. Okay. All right. We're going to take it to my grandma, but we spoke about my father, yeah? We spoke about the Indian and then somewhere near Pakistan, and I got all the way back to Persia because as well, all right, and we studied the last name is Vietnamese. This is what I'm saying about names. So someone in my family from my father's side, absolutely, you'll see people mixed, but absolutely came down, yeah, came from, yeah, right, Persia, because Persia's not far from Vietnam. They've gone from Persia, yeah, and Sanskrit and all that, where that comes from. They came from Persia. How do you think this happened? They've gone from Persia to Vietnam, yeah, possibly Pakistan, yeah, and India. That's what's happened, all right? That's what's happened. But I've got Irish people and Welsh people. My father also has Irish and Welsh in him. Yeah, he's got the Welsh too. Yeah, you know Irish, but he's got the Welsh as well. Yeah, all right. So do you see? Yeah, people going. So they them two mixed. Yeah, yeah, like his mum and his dad. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah, they've clocked this. Whether they clock this literally, whether they know this or in their spirit, they clocked this. All right. Okay. All right. They found each other. All right. And then there is me. All right. And like I said, I've got. But I know my father's studied names, and I know my father's looked into stuff like Greece. I know he has. I know he's looked into this, right? Because he's changed his name, and I've looked into what he changed his name to, and I know my father studied this, all right? Yeah, breath control, daughter, all right? I know. So I think they've gone from Persia, but like I said, it could have, because the Nile runs from Mesopotamia to Egypt. Okay, I could have gone further than that still. But I found my way back to Egypt another way. So yeah, I have Vietnamese, yeah, roots. My father's last name sounds Indian, but it's Vietnamese. It's Vietnamese. So, Mesopotamia, yeah, Persia, right, Egypt, right. When it comes to, and then I spoke about my father's mum being from the Gaels, yeah. The valleys and the valleys. So when it comes to, right, my grandmother, I also think I could be Egyptian from this side as well. Let me tell you why, all right? Let me tell you why, because we've spoken about Rome now, yeah? And people coming down from Rome, yeah, like this. And right. So my grandma, right, she definitely, yeah, is Atlantic as well. Yeah, her mum is, yeah, too, yeah, and her, but my grandfather, yes. All right, my grandfather, yes. Okay, yeah, he's it'd be interesting looking at his mum, wouldn't it? Well, we know his dad. Right, this is where I get my last name from, the Welsh name. Yeah, Williams. Yeah, get it from my grandfather and his father. Yeah, all right, he's a Welshman. Okay, but what else was he, Lorna? He was a fucking sailor. All right, he was a fucking sailor. He was a fucking sailor. All right, so he went off. He went off. All right, and sailed. Okay. Well, where did you go? Well, I don't know. All right, he fucked off. Okay, he fucked off. No idea. Okay, think he was in like the navy or something. No idea. All right. Interesting, isn't it? So when it comes to my grandmother, I should ask my grandfather more about his mother. My grandmother really started looking into like the family tree, and she started going back through documentation, okay, and she went through marriage certificates, things like this. That's what I'm saying. People say I don't want the law to own me, and it's like, but we do know if we go back through these records at this point, we know that, yeah. We're going to get into more about sharing the energy and sexuality, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't fucking sleep with everyone, not even men. But when we understand, the Atlantis, the African, and the Mesotopian, we don't need to do that. Yeah, we don't need to do that because we understand this came from some fucking ethereal shit. Yeah, okay, when everyone was husband and wife and happy before, yeah, before they fucking did what they did, all right, yeah, okay. So, right, my grandmother, she starts looking back through these things. Now, I know, yeah, she's got Italian in her, right, and French, okay, but we've also found Swiss and Norwegian, right. What happened, Lorna? Well, her mum as well, right, my great-grandmother, she also, like me and my mum, started going white in the same way. Atlantic, yeah? Indo-Aryan, yeah? So we know her mum has strong Atlantic in her, yeah? But my grandmother was always drawn to Egypt, okay? She was always drawn to Egypt. We know she had right, okay, so the French, the Italian, we know the Swiss French and the Swiss Italian. You see how they bang in the middle, Switzerland? They were bang in the middle of that. They decided to settle there and create an Aryan race like that. Yeah, and then we talked about Rome coming down, some of them joining forces, and the Jews, yeah? We spoke about this. But we know that some people that were actually from Italy, yeah, were from Egypt. Do you see, yeah? Where the fuck did the Swiss and the Norwegian come from? Because, right, what ended up happening, all right, when she went back through the documents, she didn't want to go any further. When she fucking got to Norway, she said, I don't want to go any further. I don't want to go any further, all right? All right, and my grandmother's a Christian too, all right? Okay, and my grandfather said, no, you should. Yeah, find out. She said no. She said no, all right? She fucking knew, all right? She fucking knew, yeah? I don't want to know, all right? Don't want to fucking know. Okay. All right. I think, yeah, I think that on my grandmother's side, it goes, yeah, as far as Egypt. I think it does. That's who I think yeah, it could come from my father, absolutely Mesopotamia, but my grandmother, yeah, I think it could, yeah, it could go as far as Egypt, yeah. All right, all right. So that was more on my family tree, and we call this Princess of the Nile too, yeah. I call it the Atlantean princess, yeah. The Arabian princess, yeah. Yeah. Also, let's talk a little bit more about I want to talk a little bit more about Muhammad actually here, yeah, and Jesus, yeah. So they say Jesus had visions, yeah. We know he had dreams, he had visions as well. Yeah. So I had a dream, yeah. He was we understood Jesus was psychic too, yeah. Um he understood the coordinates, and he understood what was going on, yeah, in his spirit, not just of God, but like the fucking world. Yeah. And this was like Muhammad, yeah. Muhammad knew this too, yeah. But you see, where Muhammad was from, they were similar too, like in the way of, all right, so when it came to Muhammad, yeah, Muhammad was, yeah, he was having dreams, he was having visions too, but he was having dreams, yeah. Muhammad was similar to Jesus in the way that Muhammad also, he didn't really, they say that he didn't start, yeah, like what we'd call the ministry, yeah. I say we, like I believe in them both, yeah. See, Jesus didn't get started till he was like 30. This was like Muhammad, 40. Yeah, he didn't get started till later in life. Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? And then Muhammad, he made most of Arabia Islam, yeah, Islamic, yeah. That's what was going on. That's what was going on, yeah, with that, yeah. But we've already spoken about, yeah, but why people are arguing, and then with it all to do with India and the Sanskrit and the Mesopotamia, and we've spoken about that. But Muhammad, yeah, he was having dreams too, yeah, a lot like Jesus, yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Where should we go to now? We found our way back to Egypt, yeah. Quite interested in my grandfather's mother, yeah. Excuse me. Um, this has been awesome, yeah. Sure, I was gonna say, where was I gonna take it to next? I just see myself in Egypt, yeah. Egypt. Let's call this Egypt, yeah. Let's call this Egypt and see where we're gonna go next, alright?